Hi, my name is Sasha. Welcome to the Muthaship. Let's see what our messages are for today. Already pre-shuffled the cards. The heart of the reading, we have the Hangman and Justice reversed. So some of you might need to just really recognize and appreciate that you need to change your perspective right now. When things seem like they're not fair or that you're not receiving what's due to you, this is where you need to understand what your contract is and also what you came to this life for in a greater scheme of things. So there may be some sacrifices that you need to make right now as well, and really put yourself on the right course of action. I would suggest that you start with, if you haven't done the Twin Flame Union package, to do that one today, followed by the Master package. These will help you to not only calm that inner dialogue, but truly remove these thought forms and patterns that you have that are not getting you where you are desiring to go in your life. This will help you to straighten out your karma as well. And there's a saying that I'm being guided to say: you put good towards goodness. This is the same as feeding what feeds you and going towards life and not death in every action. This is about going towards love and not fear. So when you practically start working on yourself through the outlined courses that I've mentioned that are down below in the description box, these were created by Sophia to help you not only access that internal part of yourself that is the truth of who you are, but also to remove everything else outside of that so that you don't have that inner conflict anymore. Let's take a peek at the Divine Feminine aspect. We have the Ace of Coins reversed, we have the High Priestess, King of Wands, and the Death card reversed. So this is about tapping into your higher self, your inner divinity, and being able to see the truth of all things. There's some resistance to change, especially around being successful, maybe, in whatever way you define that. So maybe you need to just look at what your definition is and redefine, looking through from a higher perspective, looking from the perspective of truth and cosmic law. Some of you are holding other timelines. By this I mean, I'm specifically hearing Egypt and Sumeria. So some of you need to get in touch with your galactic heritage to understand what timelines you're actually in right now and where you have already been in other timelines, like what other areas you need to address that's affecting this timeline right now. If you really feel called to this, I can do an image reading or a psychic reading for you that will pinpoint these different areas that you need to work on so that you can really lift up these fragmented places within yourself and align more fully with your divine self. This is where you can hear yourself. You can hear your angels and your higher messages. You can hear your guidance team. And this is where things are really clear. And for most of you, you're really passionate about this path and you're really passionate about using your intuition and your abilities. And there needs to be more integration because some of you are not allowing some of the changes or not actually understanding what the changes are that you need to implement in order to get successful. And for the Divine Masculine aspect today, we have the King of Cups, the Lovers, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands reverse. So this is all about you and your twin flame, divine union, not only with another person, but within yourself, and having that transformation where you're transmuting what has previously held you back. And this is where you are coming more into this space of compassion. Some of you are opening up to love for the first time. And this is new because in the past, maybe you've had a lot of armor and you've not even shared yourself with others. You've held masks and I'm hearing ambiguity to protect yourself. And this has only served to shelter you, I'm hearing, shelter you from the storm, because the storm is within yourself. So once you address that, you're able to give and receive love, be compassionate, and experience what divine love truly is. And also, some of you you want to stay single, I'm hearing, and also this has to do with continuing to work on yourself, though. You may need this time frame to have your own energy unaffected by others. So for some of you, it's just easier to be in your own space and not try to combine your energy so much with other people. Some of you may have just stepped onto the path as well of really understanding what this is and feeling this passion, maybe even for the first time. And this can be a little frightening. I'm hearing some of you could be a little bit afraid of this because in the past, perhaps, maybe when you've opened your heart before, it hasn't been easy. And that's why you had to really shield and protect yourself. But some of you, the way that you've been shielding yourself has only pushed love away from yourself instead of allowing you what you truly desired. Let's get a few guidance cards for today. Divine Masculine aspect. Again, I want to remind you all that we all hold both polarity within, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. And some of you are also shifting between both of those and balancing yourselves out. So when you watch these types of reading, it's good to apply both sides to yourself and not to another person external of yourself. So for this is a remembrance that you are just getting started and to have compassion with yourself and patience and just allow yourself to open. For some of you, there's even advice just to sit in the sunlight and receive your sun codes daily. So take a few minutes and just sit in the sun. If you want to, you can close your eyes, you can meditate, all that stuff, but you need to just connect with the sun. And this will also put you more in touch with your multidimensionality and your earth walk. At the heart of the reading, we have Sekhmet, we have Be Strong. This is also about balancing that inner polarity and opening up through your psychic center. For those of you interested, I have the Dreaming Mask workshop, which helps you to find your own answers through the avenues of shamanism. And I also have the 13 Moonstone Cosmic Tarot Oracle that puts you more deeply in touch with tarot and your own intuitive faculties and how to open and balance them. And this will help you to also create your own divination system. So this is about knowing that you're stronger than you actually think that you are. All of life's challenges and tests, as you've been overcoming them, maybe some of you haven't realized that you've built up this internal strength. And others of you I'm hearing you're taking the victim role. And it's time to step out of that because that's not in alignment with your true power. Divine Feminine, we have expect a miracle. Some of you actually need to literally do this. Expect it. This is all about trust and just knowing that you don't have to wish and pray on everything external to yourself. You have everything within, and you just need to allow things and work with your guidance team. This is all about having your desired outcome and believing in it.